PSLE is coming. Can you solve this PSLE 2022 math question? And the question goes, a square is first divided into two equal halves. The top half is divided into five equal parts, while the bottom half is divided into four equal parts. The total area of the shaded part is 165 centimeters square. What is the area of the square? So in this case, we're going to split the square into two parts. So I highlighted the top half in red so it's easier to see. So you have the top half and the bottom half. So I'm going to make it into a model because it's going to help us in solving this. So we know that the top half, if we were to count, this is one half, this is the other half. Then for the top half over here, then we just were to just focus on the top half, we will see that if we were to count the shaded parts just for the half, it is 3 over 5. But the thing is that we also have the bottom half, which means that we're going to extend this half over here to 5 more parts, which means that the top half fraction shaded is not 3 over 5, but is half times 3 over 5. If you were to count, it is 3 out of 10. So that means this top half over here is not 3 over 5, but 3 out of 10. Then the next one is we're going to do for the bottom half. So I think you kind of guess where we're going with this. So in this case over here, for the bottom half, it's not 2 over 4, because we still have the other half, which is an additional 4 parts. So in this case, the bottom half fraction shaded would then be half times 2 over 4. Or if you were to count the number of parts for 2 over 4 or the bottom half, this will be 2 out of 8. But if you were to simplify it, it will be 1 over 4. So now we know the two correct fractions for these two halves. That means we actually can add together to get the total fraction shaded. So we want to get the lowest common multiple of the denominators, 4 and 10 or 10 over 4. And if you guess 40, very close, the smallest one will be 20. So in this case, this will then be equal to 6 over 20 plus 5 over 20, and this will give us 11 out of 20. From the question, it says that the total area shaded, which is in red and blue, is 165 centimeters square. So the total area shaded will then be equal to 11 out of 20. Then we can get 1 out of 20 area, which is equal to 15 centimeters square. And we want to find the area of the square, which is the whole thing, which is the whole area, which is 20 out of 20. That means we just multiply by 20 by 15, and we get 300 centimeters square. And that's how you solve this PSLE hard math question.